Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. There's a new Marvel movie out, so I'm gonna go and watch it, obviously, because I'm a fan of Marvel, DC, etc. Even wearing my Infinity Gauntlet hoodie, which is one of my prized possessions. It's fan-made, bought it off Teespring, but it's so bloody good. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. I hope it's good. The first one was not particularly that good. I didn't think it was that bad either. I thought it was okay, Captain Marvel. This one, I'm looking forward to it. I hope Brie Larson is utilised better in this one. I think the way they used her in Endgame was great. She was great in Endgame. I'm looking forward also to watching Iman Vellani and Teyonah Parris. I watched WandaVision, I liked it. Watched Miss Marvel, didn't like it that much. It's not really made for me anyway, but just because it's not made for you doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy that one anyway. But I think Iman was good in that show. I think her performance was good. And Teyonah Parris, I think, was good in WandaVision. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. Hopefully they're good on the big screen rather than the TV screen. And hopefully Brie Larson is better written as well, hopefully. So, because they are good actresses, they just, need to be, the script needs to be better, the storytelling needs to be better, and hopefully it is. So, looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. Let's go and see it. I've seen some reviews, both positive and negative. That never really worries me. I just like to hear opinions before I watch a movie. Even after, whenever, to be honest. It doesn't affect me. I always go in wanting to enjoy it every single time. Unless it's like, like a serious movie, like True Story or whatever. Or like, just a documentary, But generally, for entertainment vibes, always want to enjoy it. So I really hope it's good. Let's go and see it. Oh, it is chilly as we are here. To be fair, for English winter, it's actually not too bad. It's cold, but it's not freezing just yet. But we'll get there. It's going to be a long 4 months, that's for sure. I'm going to see this next week. Comes out on Wednesday, which is my next day off work. So it fits in perfectly. You can't even see my hoodie, but it's the gauntlet. It's the gauntlet. There's no one here. Absolutely no one here. So when I booked it about 30 minutes ago, there was a family of like 7. I think. I mean, there's 7 seats in a row, so I assume maybe it's just a group of friends. There's like 2 people behind me, apparently, and like 3 in the front. So not many people. One thing I do like about movies, especially with like Marvel, DC, etc. I love hearing, even comedies as well. I love hearing fan reactions. Not gonna get that today, probably. Hopefully it's funny, so like the 10 people can actually laugh, so that'd be great. Yeah, it's a good view though. Indeed it is. I know the hype for this isn't really that high amongst most Marvel fans, but I hope it's good. Please be good. Because I'm looking at, they're 3 good actresses. They just need the right script. I really hope they've got it right. I want these movies to be good because I want to see these heroes, like generally, I want to see big Marvel movies like Infinity War Endgame again. Maybe we can't recreate that because that was just so special, but I want to see Doom War, Secret Wars, anything of Galactus. There's so much they can do with Marvel, so I just hope the movies get back to being consistently good, because we need that so that the companies can keep making them, so that then they can make the big ones. Anyway, I'll see you after the movie. Let's do this. Locking the doors. Must be an early night. Normally open to like midnight. Normally like a horror movie showing at night or something. Anyway, yeah. Movie was well, it started quite well actually. It started like, I was just like, okay, this is alright, this is a good premise. The middle, very slow. Some of it was very cringy as well. The let's just say songs, okay. Yeah, the villain, I feel like they could have fleshed her out a bit more. I feel like she could have been much better as a villain, because there was a compelling backstory there. They just didn't like go too much into it. The movie's an hour and 45 minutes, so it's fairly short, for any type of movie of this category. But yeah, Iman Vellani was good. She was the best part of the movie. Teyonah Parris was pretty good. Brie Larson, better than the first one, I guess. But as for the movies, strong start, middle bit, the ending just happened too fast. I'll talk more when I get home. Yeah, the finale, the ending, the final battle, it just moves way too quickly. It just feels like the pacing is just all over the place. And that's like not just the end, just throughout. I feel like it was a solid start. The start was solid, just the rest of it, all over the place in terms of pacing. And the effects were okay. Like, I know there's a lot of talk about Marvel CGI. For me, it has to be like really bad for me to like be bothered about it. It wasn't perfect for sure, but not really bothered too much. Like, the effects were good enough, I feel. But considering the budget, obviously, you'd expect a bit more. But I think, you know, for the movie itself, it was fine. It's just that there's a lot more they could have done. Again, the villain wasn't really good enough. And yeah, just the finale just, I think, let the movie down as a whole. Having said that, I mentioned audience reactions, and there was like 25 people in there in total, maybe. The best reaction was in the credit scene. There's one mid-credit scene, no after-credit scene. After credits, there's a sound effect thing. You should have waited around for that. Nothing visual. There's a mid-credit scene. It sets up something quite crazy. So like, it's really good. It's a really good scene. But that's the thing. That's the most exciting part of the movie, the credit scene, which is technically not part of the movie. But yeah, I think this movie definitely had promise. It's just overall it's all over the place, and it just didn't feel complete. Even though it had an ending, it felt like there was so much missing. It didn't feel like there was one thing missing. It felt like a lot of things were missing, and what you get is this. I don't think you needed WandaVision or Miss Marvel to understand this. You just have to understand that there's two characters, they have powers, and they kind of like reference what happens to them, how they got their powers. But I feel like yeah, you can watch those shows to understand the characters, but I don't feel like you need them for this film. It's definitely not standalone, but I just don't think you need that much content to understand this film. It's just that the film itself, even me having watched everything, well, actually I haven't watched the last few shows. I need to watch Loki season 2. I need to watch that. I need to get onto that. But generally, I've seen every movie, most of the shows. It just, you know, even understanding all of it, you know, it doesn't make this any better. It was all over the place. There was so many things missing here, and yeah, we got quite a bit of a mess. Some of the actors were great. Apart from that, yeah, didn't do. It wasn't too good. But yeah, I heard Marvel making changes to their future plans because they're starting to notice things are not going too well. So we'll see how that goes down. But hopefully it doesn't ruin anything that they can do, because they could have gone bigger than the Avengers, you know. They had the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. They've now got the rights to those characters, and these are bigger characters than the Avengers. The Avengers got as big as they were because of the movies. But generally, X-Men and the Fantastic Four, they're a lot more popular. So they have a gold mine there. If they can utilize it, use it right, they can still have something great. It's just that without Spider-Man and without the Guardians now, they're struggling a bit. Obviously, since Endgame, we've had No Way Home and we had Guardians 3. Those are the two that have really like popped off, and I've loved both movies. Rest of it, Black Panther 2 I felt was fine. But most of it has been very hit and miss. Feel like there's been more good content in shows actually, but there's even too many shows. There's so much content. There was more content in Phase 4 than all of the first 3 phases, the entire Infinity Saga. From Iron Man to Endgame, there was more content since Endgame than there was that whole 10 years. So that's insane. And we're in Phase 5 now. Phase 4 is over, and it's just like, what's going on? But yeah, Marvel's a mess. I just hope it gets fixed, because they've got great actors under contract. They've got rights to these amazing characters. I think it's a good thing that they got one movie coming out next year, which is Deadpool 3, which could be great with Wolverine in it as well. I feel like it's a good break for them, because they have greatness. They have it. They're just not utilizing it in the right way. So hopefully it all works out. And again, we've seen Thanos. I want to see villains like Doom, Galactus, etc. Okay, I want to see more than Kang actually, to be honest, and I heard they might be changing a few things, but I want to see these crazy villains. I really do. And I just hope that they get back on track, because if they don't get back on track, we're not going to get those movies. We're not going to get those characters, and if we do, they might be bad. So I need it to work out. I need Doom and Galactus to work out as much, or if not better, than Thanos worked out. And hopefully hopefully it's more like, you know, when they do come, and hopefully they do come, hopefully it's more like, you know, Thanos and not a flop like Apocalypse. So we shall see. We shall see. Again, they got the keys. They got the golden keys. Just need to turn them the right way. This is your boy. Actually, rating. I forgot rating. I'm gonna give it a 5. I was gonna give it a 6, but I thought that was too nice. I give it a 5. There were parts that I liked, but overall, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see you.